Here, fishies. Bite this. Cut a Slavag.
Tread lightly, boy.
Thanks for the tip. Thanatos.
In the name of Hades.
You have the butterfly I gave to you. Stay back then, and it'll make you stronger once I'm finished here.
What say we get things started?
Sounds good.
Thought I'd check up on you there, boss. You doing well? Everything good and all? Can't hear you one iota, mind. So then don't answer that.
This is my fight.
What made you think I'd stand for this from you?
Had to do it.
I will admit mistakes were made back there, so you just don't make them again next time, all right?
Thank you, mate.
I thought that ferryman would be content to transfer souls across the river Styx, not rob you on your journey to the surface there, nephew.
Mysterious. Other guy.
I shall never yield the title champion of Elysium to the likes of you.
Your stubbornness shall only bring you pain.
What are you, the Fates? Fishing time? Right there. I caught a scuffer. Pleasure doing business.
Been working with my good professional associate, the boatman there, since I don't know how long. Though, let me tell you, cuz, we haven't had a job quite like this yet.
I'm out. Crisp, cold air.
What is it going to take for you to understand that your place is in the house? You cannot escape. None of us can. You shall not.
Our tale of the Underworld Prince is far from finished, but the rest of it shall have to wait until another time. I don't wish to presume, lad, but you seem more glum than usual. What's weighing on you there, if you don't mind?
Oh, it's just... I've never slain a living creature, sir. Until my recent journey to the temple up above. I know they're just satyrs and vermin, but it's not the same as sending wretches to the depths.
Look, all mortal life is fragile. It simply is a struggle to survive. Sooner or later it fails to succeed, and then it ends up here. And we have room enough for everyone. Even the satyrs and the vermin of the world.
Now that you mention it, I have to say I'm glad we can accommodate all former living things. And at least mortals get to rest assured knowing what happens once they die. Must really ease the mind.
Indeed, lad.
What's new?
Why bother with such empty gestures, Zag? You've said you're getting out of here. Best focus on that and leave me be.
It's not an empty gesture, then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself.
I still cannot entirely believe you really think there's any way you're getting out of here.
Why? You've been out. It's thanks to you the mortals end up down here maybe half the time.
That's different. That's my job. I can't stay there, and frankly, I can barely stand it. Do you have any idea how bright it gets up there?
No, but I look forward to finding out for myself.
Well, we'll see what the Fates have to say about that. Maybe the Shade of Daedalus can make you some protective eyewear or something.
Don't be ridiculous, Than.
You called upon your humble court musician, as I understand, Lord Hades, sir. Referring to myself, of course.
Well, Orpheus, if you're quite finished with your little stint within the depths of Tartarus, I'd like to ask again. Play us a song already. Or else next time I'll not be quite so charitable with your punishment.
Oh, that. I must apologize again, Lord Hades, sir, for I'm afraid that I've no wish to sing as yet, in spite of your persuasiveness even. And that, is my final word upon the subject at this time.
Is that so? Why then I'll go ahead and wait. I've all the patience in the world.
He's in trouble.
Cerberus makes no attempt to move.
See you, boy.
Thanatos has finally come home. Have you not seen him, child? He has been very much preoccupied of late. It must have gladdened him to see you once again.
Oh.
It's embarrassing enough having returned here, much less to be seen talking to you.
Thanatos, featured servant of the house.
You wait for just a moment, Zag, because I got just the thing for this occasion. You are gonna love it. Get a load of this.
Denizens of the deep, arise. Come on up. They got a hellfish.
I know your efforts to come here have repeatedly been thwarted, my good kin. However, we have caused such violence in the intervening time that we must take this as a real victory. Let us continue for however long it takes. You know, Zag, maybe once you get here, you could get old Ares to just lighten up a little, you know, man? Always dragging down the mood with talk of blood and nastiness, all sorts of stuff like that. Why, my Lord Dionysus, I fail to see why such discussion is perceived as unbecoming of a feast. A successfully conducted war is certainly a cause for celebration, is it not?
More bloodshed then.
Why do it to me like that, Zag, man? I thought we were close as grapes upon the vine, but I was wrong?
Still mates, right, Dionysus?
Hey, now that was quite a sight. I gotta hand it to you, man, and you deserve this. Here.
How fares my brother's son of late? Ah, so then the boatman Charon came through for us after all, did he? Whatever means we have to reach you, we'll employ.
I bet Electo's next. Oh well.
Ugh, I almost want to thank you, Zagreus. I thought you'd never change that blasted pact and leave me here in peace.
What, you mean you aren't lonely or without Electo's or Tisiphone's companionship? They seem so wonderful to have around.
They're tolerable each to some extent. About as much as I can say for you. Now let's the two of us begin.
Go on to Asphodel and die.
Next stop, Asphodel.
You move in darkness, practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
Thanatos.
Death is inevitable. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
Check out that last run-through that you did. I almost can't believe how quick you pulled that off. You're really pretty good.
Faster than ever.